Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha from wisdomseekers.net, emphasis on the .net. We are a really good group of readers. Please come check us out. Our prices are easy to, and we're really good. We have a really good reputation among the people who know us. You can also check us out on Wisdom Seekers Facebook group, and you just look for the Phoenix. We have a lot of cool things happening there if you don't already know. And this is for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for August 18th to the 24th, 2019. And I will start out with, I think it's this one, embrace. So the energy that's coming up, be ready to embrace it. It's like the last few weeks. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be really good. And easy means hard things, means things are leaving that we're accustomed to. So losing something we know is also always a little bit hard. It's like letting go of things that we've known from childhood, but we no longer need. But what will replace it will be far, far better for us. And our base card is the Hierophant, and that's a card of learning or teaching. But in my deck, it's more a card of healing. And when I look at it, I always go to healing over knowledge, etc., because it just looks like a healer to me. And so that's my healing card. So the basis this week is to allow ourselves to let the energy move through. Let it just, don't try to hold on to it. Don't try to manipulate it. Will it be easy? Not likely. Not with that's the card that comes on top of it. That's the working hard card. Does that mean that you work hard for a long time? Not necessarily. It's just for the time being. It could be right there. It could be the door that the lady's heading to. But right now, it just means we will be working hard. And healing, well, sometimes it's very difficult. And what pushed us to this week? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is deep change, subconscious change, not necessarily change in the physical, but it's obviously coming into the physical. We have physical work, but it's a subconscious change on a very deep level. And did we deal with it necessarily well? Four of Pentacles, probably not, because it's a bit of rigidity, and that's not wanting to move, not changing. And what's coming up? The Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is, well, you can leave things the way they are, and it can go forward the way it is. But will that be what you really want? What you truly want is to visualize your future in bright colors, golds and yellows and greens, and a beautiful little cottage. And the majority of us, I suspect all of us eventually, but this is only for a week, are going to do that, because the card that comes right directly after we do that, put in our effort to make a change consciously, is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is being on cloud nine, being happy. It's also the wish card. So anybody seeing this one, please feel free, make a wish, because we deserve it. What else, right? We deserve it. And what comes, well, it's going to be a little bit up and down, I suspect. Things will come together very nicely for us. But the next card is, I'm going to read these two cards together. It's one of depression. And then it's depression, but coming to an end. So things are going to come to a really good, this is a coming together. It's a marriage card, But in this circumstances, it's a coming together. Things are working well for us. And we're going to go from this to, oh my God, can I do it? And at the same time, my, oh my God, can I do it? Is releasing old energy that has kept you down. And that's what this is. This is what you're releasing this week. Because the next card, well, next two cards, and I'm going to stop it there, are returning to being joyful and happy. So when you get into the funk that comes along with releasing, realize it's simply here to be released. And simply say, thank you. You've been wonderful. You've made me who I am. I no longer need you. Please leave. And when you do, you will get to this card where you're very grounded, but you're very happy. You're on top of the world. You're flying high while you're grounded. But I'm putting this card in as well because it's telling you that you are supported. You're supported along the way from your guides. Maybe not your physical family. Depends. I mean, my physical family support me beautifully. Not my extended physical family does now. They didn't in the past. Things have changed. So allow people to change with you, but know you are supported and loved. And what does that mean? You're going to get a well-deserved reward, right? So you embrace what's coming, and you will get a well-deserved reward for all your efforts. And what is the well-deserved reward? Feeling good about yourself. And also, usually, when you feel good about yourself, things change in the physical. And we don't mind that at all. So I see there's a few people on.
Yep.
And again, I think we do a maximum of 4, possibly 5.
Okay.
So the first 4.
So Mimi asks, Dario is speaking to me as you said, but is he speaking to me again in the future? I'm wondering if she means about the future or maybe
I think she wants to know if he'll continue.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let me see what I can. He wants to. He really would like to. So be very, very careful about how you react to him. Be very careful not to bring in some of your old angst against him. Because I mean, obviously things went sideways a bit, and you're probably a little angry with him, which is normal. But try and keep that out of the picture. And if you want to keep him in your life, is what I'm saying. Keep that out of the picture. Try and work it out without his help. And he's not a horrible person. I mean, he's probably worth the effort. But at the same time, if he cannot handle a little bit of emotion, then is he what you truly want? I don't find anything wrong with him in the energy, but if he doesn't understand you and doesn't understand where you were coming from, it probably means somebody else can understand you better. So choose wisely at this intersection, okay?
1 sec.
We will be back for 2 more after this. So after if there's a whole bunch, you can come back for water and air. It may be today, it may be tomorrow.
Yeah. Mali Pali says, hello, I'm glad to see you again. And they ask, can I ask what the current situation with E and A's relationship is? Excuse me.
They don't really know themselves. I think they hit a roadblock. So they're they haven't got to the place where I don't feel they've got to the place yet where they're starting to talk about it, but they don't know what the situation is right now. So it could be resolved when they talk, if they talk. And if it's not resolved, then you don't have to worry what the relationship between them is, because it will not be. At this point, chances are very strong that they will come together and talk it out. Okay.
Okay. Debbie says, "Good morning."
Hi, Debbie.
Eliz-sha and Elle, raining cats and dogs here in Christchurch, still in bed.
I don't blame you.
Whenever it rains in Christchurch, we get a fresh dump of snow on the Southern Alps, which is pretty close to us, so it's very cold.
I bet.
Sounds lovely though.
I love snow as long as it's on the mountain. But the wind comes off it and it's quite chilly, yes.
Liberty Bowie asks any messages for her.
So I don't know who this is. Maybe it's a grandfather or a great-grandfather, slightly cranky, very loving, sort of grumpy sounding, but I think that that's probably how he was when he was alive. And but behind the grumpy is a great deal of love. And he's kind of saying, you need to push just a little harder, just a little bit more. And at the same time, he's saying, you go, girl. So you need to push whatever you're doing just a little bit more, put an extra little effort into it. And he's really proud of you at the same time. Okay. I don't know if you recognize that person. He seems a little grumpy. He's obviously been on Earth before. I can't actually see his hair, but what I can see of it is it's pulled back, it's brushed back, and it's got and he could be bald on top. I can't see the top. So he's grumpy, but he really loves you, basically. Okay.
We have 2 more questions, and then we'll call it quit. Well, maybe one more after. Anyhow, we'll see. Sarah asks, I blocked Michael, and I'm wondering how he is feeling about me. We had an extremely rocky relationship, and I'm wondering if it's done. Is what she added.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we can find out. I think the way Michael is thinking, you're better off walking away. He's very annoyed with you for blocking him, but the way he's annoyed is not very polite. And I suspect you would not want to live with this for a long duration. I think he can be a little mean. Let me see if there's something coming up for you rather than what you've got. Okay, there's somebody there, and he's much more relaxed about life. He's almost too relaxed in a way. So he takes things much easier, much, he's more savoir-faire. He's also as good looking, or if not equal to, or if not better looking than Michael. But he does have a drive at the same time. It's not in relationships. He likes the relationships to be easy and smooth, but he does have a drive when it comes to making more of himself. So he seems to be a little bit more balanced, a little less edgy than Michael. And as a general rule, Michaels are really good. It might be just that the two of you grind each other and you make him mad. So that happens quite often if you think that your soulmates are, the other half. So if that's what you're thinking he is, you're better off as friends long term, and you're better off having a long-term relationship with somebody who you can be friends with and have peace. All right.
Okay. Dulcinea asks, she just said thank you, asks, can I ask, I just changed schools yesterday. Will I be successful and happy at my new school?
What was her name again?
Dulcinea.
Pretty name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can feel your trepidation.
Bellissima. I was reading it wrong.
Oh.
Sorry. Bellissima.
Okay, that's prettier even.
Yeah.
The other one sounded more French. I can feel your trepidation of moving into a new place. It's always, everybody feels that. Don't take your expectations from your past forward with you. If you do, the energy will come with you, and it will be picked up by the people around you. Swagger a bit, be confident. Wear the clothes you're comfortable with, and walk proud. Like you don't have a care in the world, and you will attract the right group of people to you. School-wise, I think you're going to find that you it's like every school. Some of the teachers you're going to love, some of them you're not, but you're going to have one teacher that will sort of you like that person a little bit more, and they will help you as much as they possibly can. I think your grades might go up just a little bit because you're more confident and more sure of yourself. But like I say, act like you own the joint when you walk down the walls. Okay, be proud, be strong, and you've got a great name, even with that's just an online name. It shows who you are. Okay, it should be. If you can exude confidence, it should be a good place for you. I mean, as good as any school can get. I'm not a fan of schools. Okay.
So this is up to you if you want to answer him. Andre Fenlon, his wife had died a few years ago, and he wants to know if you can connect with her.
Now let's see. She's right here. She wants you to know. She wants you to know she misses you. Yeah, she misses you. And she says, I'm right here, darling. I'm always with you. But then she turns and looks at me and says, but he needs to stop. You need to set aside a bit of that hurt and pain and mourning and move forward. She wants you to go out and start small. I don't know. She suggested going back to school. I'm not sure if that's exactly what she's saying, but start to go out and do things for yourself that is a change from what you've done. So she says she's always going to be with you, but that should not stop you from living your life completely and fully. And somehow I feel there's children, and if there's not children in your life now, she knows that there should be children in your life, and she really would like to be part of that. She would love to help you with children. I just
Oh, you're not done.
yeah, it's difficult when it's something like this. She showed me a picture of her standing in a spotlight dancing, which means she's trying to tell you she's fine, she's doing great. She wants you to do great too. And she says, eventually we're going to be together anyhow, but not for a long, long time. So in the meantime, know that she loves you, and she loves you so much that she wants you to live your life fully, which I said about 3 times, I think, but she's very adamant about that. She wants you to be happy. And that's it. So if you didn't have children with her, the children you're supposed to have will come. And she wants definitely excited about that part, or she definitely wants to help with that. All right. And I'm sorry if it's all over the place. But that's it.
Yeah. We just have comments now. Jen Taylor says, "Hello,
Hi, Jen.
Jace."
Been wondering how you're doing. I haven't seen you online for a while.
And the Hawaiian goddess says, "I have strong Virgo in my charts. Just wanted to say hello again today. Ha ha ha."
Yeah, Virgo's powerful people.
Peace.
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to everybody. And Andre, good luck. So, namaste, namasko.
Bye, everybody. We'll maybe see you later.
Yeah, we might see you later. Depends on how much busy we get.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's beautiful English I have, right?
Yep. You speak English real good.
Bye.
Bye.